Welcome back to The Code with Noah, a culture shock podcast. Mondays with Noah, the Culture Shock series. This episode is about loving the addict, the system restore. What's good, fam? It's another Monday. Today, we are talking about the people society wants to delete. We all know someone who is crashing out. Maybe it's pills, maybe it's weed, maybe it's porn, or maybe it's just endless scrolling to numb the pain. We call them addicts. And in our culture, when an app keeps crashing, what do? You delete it. You block the number. You cancel the person because they are toxic. But here is the culture shock. The kingdom doesn't delete broken files, it restores them. If you have a friend who is addicted, your job isn't to judge their glitch, it's to help them find the patch. Today, we are decoding Loving the Addict, how to stand by someone who is self-destructing without getting destroyed yourself. Let's open the source code. We need to understand why people get addicted. It's usually not because they want to be bad, it's because they're trying to fix a bug in their soul with the wrong software. Topic 1. The autopilot glitch. Check out Romans 7:15 NLT. Paul, one of the greatest Christians ever, admits he has a glitch. I don't really understand myself, for I want to do what is right, but I don't do it. Instead, I do what I hate. The breakdown, I do what I hate. That is the definition of addiction. Nobody wants to be an addict. Nobody wakes up and says, I want to ruin my life today. It's a looping error. They're trying to numb a pain, loneliness, trauma, anxiety, and they get stuck in a loop. When you look at an addict, don't see a villain, see a system failure. They aren't having fun, they're trapped. When you realize they're fighting a virus they can't control, you stop being angry and start being compassionate. You stop saying, just stop it, and start asking, what is hurting you? Study 2. The Tech Support Protocol. So, what do? Galatians 6:1 NLT gives us the user manual. Dear brothers and sisters, if another believer is overcome by some sin, you who are godly should gently and humbly help that person back onto the right path. And be careful not to fall into the same temptation yourself. The breakdown, gently and humbly. This is the safe mode. When you try to fix someone with anger, you're embarrassing me, or you're a loser, you're just adding more malware to their system. Shame feeds addiction. Paul says we fix them gently. Think about a doctor resetting a broken bone. It hurts, but the doctor isn't trying to punish the patient. They're trying to align the bone so it can heal. Your role isn't to be the judge, it's to be the medic. But catch the warning. Be careful not to fall. You can help them out of the mud, but don't jump in the mud with them. Keep your footing. Love them, but don't enable them. Study point 3. The covering update. Finally, the most powerful code in the Bible regarding messy people. 1 Peter 4:8 NLT. Most important of all, continue to show deep love for each other, for love covers a multitude of sins. The breakdown, love covers. Social media exposes, love covers. When someone is high or drunk or messing up, the world pulls out a phone to record it and post it. Look at this mess. Kingdom love throws a blanket over them. It protects their dignity while they recover. Loving an addict means you don't broadcast their failures. You create a safe space for them to reboot. You tell them, I love you too much to let you stay like this, but I love you too much to leave you like this. So, here's the wrap-up. Addiction is a tragedy, but it's not the end of the story. 1. See the glitch. They aren't evil, they're stuck in a loop. 2. Be the medic. Restore them gently. Don't use shame as a weapon. 3. Cover the mess. Don't expose them for clout, protect them while they heal. That's the word on Loving the Addict. This Culture Shock series is almost done. We have one more episode left. Next week, we're wrapping it all up with the final boss, death versus life. We're going to talk about suicide, purpose, and why your life is actually worth living. If you're fighting a silent addiction today, God sees you, and He's not mad, He just wants to fix the code. This is Noah. Stay weird, stay faithful. Peace.